Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Just a note, I don't edit my videos. I'm a mum of 6, and 2 of them have additional needs. Life's too short to be editing videos, so the closest I get to editing a video is I press pause on the camera. If not, I upload it as it is. I don't like lots of things when they're fast forwarded and then music playing on top. So grab your planners, plan along, fast forward me when to get to bits that you want. Grab a coffee because this is going to be a while. Anyone who's seen my past books knows that I'm trying a hobonichi. I can't do the paper. I like, and now this is, I don't know if it's the way my brain works, whatever, I like bright white paper, and the hobonichi is so not bright white. It looks whiter on people's videos, but I'm also struggling with using the pen, the biros, the feel that it's left behind. So I'm going to have to shelve my hobonichi, which I didn't want to do. So I stuck a sticker on here and now it's left a mark. I've got to get it off. So now I'm like, okay, what do I do? So this is actually my hobbies planner, but it's a stalogy or however you pronounce it. Now I've been using one of these. Well, actually I have 2 others. So I have one that is my wellness journal, which I every morning just write, or if I've got things to work through, I work it through in here. Now this one started off as my journal originally. I'd never really journaled before October 2024. I think I got July, September, maybe August, September, maybe in a different book, but this is when I really started doing it. And it's evolved. It did go into a standard TM, but I've moved it back to the stalogy, and I backdated it all. But what I do is I literally stick in some stickers, I write, but if I've got nothing to say, I could have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday all on one page. I am completely open to what I do, but that's digressing, sorry. I like the stalogy paper. What I don't like is it's not already set up for me. So I went online to look for a different planner. So I wasn't sure what I wanted. I know I want white paper. So, and I was looking, I came across the Rosie Life Planner. So I thought I would give her product a go. She has, I've never ordered from her. I've got no idea what the products are like. So we're opening this together. She's got a sale. So I thought I would, I actually ended up ordering 2 of the 2024 because I obviously had already put one in my trolley at some point, and I didn't check out. When I checked out, I didn't check it correctly, and sometimes because of my dyslexia I misread things. Case in point, I thought it was a table. Somebody had written 10 on a table this morning to say what table number it was. It was actually a number 6. But where I looked at it and all the other bits on the table, it looked like a table 10. So completely got that wrong. The other thing I would say is she does have a long shipping time, and also for her planners it's a set fee shipping, which for the UK was £11, but she doesn't take the customs and things that you'll have to pay. So I had to pay another £20 this morning to actually receive this. So my postage in total was £35. So it's, again, I completely didn't read the shipping, and that's on me, but just be aware that importing it into your country, you will have to pay import charge. So I've got a box. We've got a little hello lovely welcome cards. Got some stickers, some pet tape, some coffee lovers, a Barbie. Oh, these are cute little freebies. A little bunny rabbit with a gold bicycle. Stressed but feeling blessed. Yes, that's me completely. And a couple of extra ones. The other thing that I don't like pink and I don't like gold. So I have taken a gamble, but they're the covers. So I thought that's fine. I can stick them in a cover and I won't see the pink or the gold. Yes, I know I'm weird. I'm purple and silver, not pink and gold. So this is the undated Tamori River paper planner. This one, this must be the A5. This is the 2024 dated planner, which is on sale at the moment, and I've ended up with 2 of them, but that's fine. So these two, so from what I can gather, in 2024 this was what you got, the 880 GSM. Okay, sorry about that, no idea where I was now. That was my youngest son coming in and telling me that my son, who has got Duchenne muscular dystrophy, he's not been putting on weight, so he has a nasal feeding tube, and it's 6 o'clock, and that's when it gets set up to be done. And I was at the hospital with him, respiratory, all good, and let's see us again in another year when this arrived. So I've been waiting to open this, but I had to cook tea when I got back, and so came out here to open it, and yeah, then I had to stop. So I do apologise. As I said, I don't edit my videos, so I've got no idea what I was saying because I got no short-term memory either. Hey, welcome to the chaos. Okay, so this was her 2024. Sorry, rattling. 2024 80 GSM book. Oh, it's nice white paper. Oh, but what they found was it got too thick when all the stickers and that were put. So for 2025 she's put them like the hobonichi avec, is it, across 2 books. So you've got 6 months in one, and then you'll have another 6 months in another one. They feel quite nice. It's quite nice white paper. This is, because I thought, well, I'll get it. I don't know how it will compare. It seems this is the undated Tamori River paper book. It does lie flat. Right, okay, so as these have got the same paper in them, no, that way, I don't know where I'm going with this, peeps. You're following me on my journey. Yes, I need to cover the rest of my table, but I've literally pushed everything out of the way. Right, let's get my stalogy. Let's get my cousin out. Managed to take it out of its covering as well. Right, so take it out of that one, and then we've got, oh, see, look, I'm not organised. I never plan these things. I bring you along as we go. Okay, so this is the Tamori River paper in the hobonichi. Really, really thin, and the stalogy is slightly whiter, but it's also slightly thicker. And I think, oh, it's 2 pages, Claire, but even so, it's slightly thicker. Because I thought, oh, I really like this stalogy paper. I'm sure I can get on with the hobonichi, but I can't. So this is Tamori River paper in the Rosie Life Planner. Feels slightly thicker, slightly smoother. I'm no expert on paper. I just know what I like. Feeling it feels a bit more like the stalogy paper. Similar sort of colour as well. Quite like the fact that these lines are a lighter, so you could cover them up more easily. These are quite hard. I mean, no word of a lie, peeps, I have been trying all sorts. I have been using the back to come up with all sorts of different ideas and setups to try and love the hobonichi, but I can't do the paper. So I'll bring the hobonichi back in a second. So as you can see, I mean, I know I've got bad lighting, but it's the best I've got. This is definitely thicker, white, thicker, heavier. So I'm going to sacrifice a back page in all of the planners. I also can't do cream paper. I know a lot of dyslexics, people find cream paper better for their eyes. I don't know. I really struggle with it. Right. So now, hold on. Might get a bit seasick here. Just got all my pens that I've got in front of me, and I'm going to do a bit of a pen test. So grab your coffees, join me, fast forward me, whatever, but I'm bringing you on my excitement. Right, so what shall we try? Okay, so these are some, I love the Tombos, can't afford Tombos, so I got these off of Amazon. They are watercolour brush pens. See, I was already testing these out in that one. Right, so here we go. And then in this one, no, I'm not in frame, sorry people. It doesn't want to, why can't I get it to? Okay, so it doesn't want to flow on as smoothly as it did on the Tamori River paper. Right, have I got, let's see, I've even gone into the dailies. Right, okay. It definitely seems to go on better on those, so we won't turn them over yet, we'll do it all at the end. What else should we try? Where's my big, right, this is a narwhal. It's the only posh expensive fountain pen I possess. I'm really grown up. The cat sat on the mat. Can't spell mat. And this is just a cheap set of ink that I got off of Amazon. I think it was, I don't know, £12–14. It was different colours. This is definitely different paper than it's in the middle bit. I've for some reason these back pages seem slightly better in here. Okay, so one that I use all the time, and this has just got a cheap, this is a Kawako, I don't know. I hope I pressed record. I did, yes. Sorry, I have a squeaky chair. Okay, so what else shall we try? Oh, no, that one goes with that. This is another one. This is just a cheap Hongdan M2 from Amazon. It's supposed to be a bit like the cow, whatever this one is, just cheaper. And I have it in a couple. This is an ink. This is an ink cartridge, just a cheap ink cartridge. one's taken a little bit to dry. That one doesn't seem to want to dry. These two pens are the ones I use in my stalogies. This is my wellness pen. This is the other one was my journal, my memories pen. Just keep them with the book. Ooh. Right. See, everyone else does these amazing pen tests, but I don't have expensive pens to test them with. So let's do. It's quite a dark highlighter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I probably should put them in the same place, but that's too organised for me. Okay, this one's probably going to go through because it is a really thick metallic dot pen. I know it's not something we'd use, but let's try a Sharpie permanent marker. Right, shall we try, let's do one of these Pentel. Just do cat sat. I have all these ideas about making these lovely videos, but that's just not me. Cat sat. How many different ways can I write the same thing? Let's do. This is a micro pigment ink for waterproof pigment liner. I got it in a set. Okay. I mean, there's been lots that haven't worked on the paper, but let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at the hobonichi. Okay, so let's see. Well, you've definitely got ghosting on all of it. Got quite a bit of bleed through. So this is the Tamori River paper from Rosie Life Planner. So you've still got show through, bleed through. I don't know where I'm going with this, people. I'm just bringing you along on the ride. Right, so this is the 2024, but it's the same as the the new 2025 one. So you do have some bleed through. Got some shadowing. But that top one is a thick nib. Took those quite well. And my stalogy. So this definitely has the least amount of ghosting. It's just got a little bit of bleed through, but not much more ghosting. So yeah, those are my options. Now, if you're still here, well done. I mean, I don't even know how long this video is. I was excited to get these and actually see. My problem is, and I know it's my problem, I struggle. I'm overwhelmed at the moment. We're having to look at a wheelchair accessible vehicle. George has got quite a few hospital appointments, so it's all, I'm overwhelmed. I'm completely over stimulated, and I can't get my planner to work for me because I can't take being able to see the stuff through. My brain doesn't process. I mean, even so, I almost thought I'd just go back to this. I can process this in my brain so much easier because there's no you can't see the other page through it. So this is a bit better, but I know once I move on it's not going to be, and the pages where I've really used it, I just can't do the feel of it. So that's why I was looking at another planner, and I did research and they are all the same. So I was then like, okay, well, apart from this one wasn't in the sale. This was in the sale, so I thought, well, £18, another one of these is the same, so I could just get another one of these and set it up, but I don't want to do all the drawing out and everything. So I thought, okay, this is the only other one that had an 80 GSM paper. The other thing, sorry, it's a bit of a ranty waffle now. I can't find anyone else on YouTube who uses the hobonichi as just a planner. So I don't journal in these pages. These are my to-do lists. This will be going in the bin at the end of the year. It's not being kept. It is just my messy on the go planner, and everywhere I look everybody does it as memory keeping. So I have watched so much YouTube. I can't be the only person out here that doesn't use a shed ton of stickers, and I don't know, I've struggled so much with looking at other people's spreads but not being able to find anybody who does it like me. So I'm aware I'm never going to get much of a of a following. I'm 2 subscribers away from 200. Who knows? I know my content isn't what people want, and I know it's very repetitive, but it's me, and I can only do me. I could edit my videos, but I don't want to. I want to bring you along, grab your planner, sit with me playing on play, and do your own planning. Just as somebody else to listen to. I mean, that's what I do. I put other people on and then just plan with them. So yeah, I hope this helps somebody. Oh, my other thought at the moment is I just get one of my A5 binders and I cut a load of A4 paper in half. Which doesn't quite do what I want it to do, but it could do it. I could go back to my ring planners, back to my happy planner. I've got so many different ones, but at the moment I don't want to cut paper. An A5 would be the only one I would consider. A5 or the 11 disc rings, because I couldn't take all the paper waste of cutting my A4 pages down and then all that paper that was wasted. So I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna have a play. I don't think I will use this one. I think it might still be too dark, but we'll see. So yeah, that's sorry, the pages are too yellow, too cream, because these are definitely brighter. All right, so that's the end of my waffle. Hopefully it helps somebody out there, and yeah, we'll see where I go. All right then, bye.